guys, my name is Erica. It is June, which means it's Pride Month. Unfortunately, I have not done much reading this month, and I thought I'd be getting to a lot of LGBTQ plus books or something, but I literally have only finished like 3 books this month. Really sad for me, and I just started work again, so I feel like I'm not going to be reading a lot. But I did just finish 2 SAPPHIC books while I was at home visiting my family, and because it's Pride Month, I wanted to share those with you and my thoughts. And I actually learned about these books from Teresa from The Reading Elf, so shout out to her because I wouldn't have found these books probably without her video. So I'll leave a link to that video down below where I found a couple of these books. The first book I finished was All Eyes on Us by Kit Frick. And this book is YA. It's a mix kind of like Pretty Little Liars and like that type of thriller aspect, because we follow this girl named Amanda. Amanda is very popular in their little hometown, and she's dating this boy named Carter. They've been dating for a long time. Her family's having some financial issues, so she knows that if she stays with Carter, everything's gonna be good. She'll be set to go to college. She'll marry into like a pretty rich family, and her and Carter aren't really doing that well. Like there's just a lot of tension because Carter has been cheating on her. Carter is dating another girl named Rosalie. So along with Amanda, we follow the character of Rosalie, who is actually a lesbian. She told her parents when she was like 13, and her family is very religious and very cult-y. They made her go through this program that would help her so she wouldn't be a lesbian, and obviously that had a really negative effect on her, but she's still actually secretly dating a girl while also secretly dating Carter because she wants to make it look like she has a good appearance, and so her parents won't question where she's spending her time, who she's hanging out with. She wants them to believe that she's actually in love with Carter and that she changed her ways, which is like terrible. Like I felt really uncomfortable reading that part just because it was really sad that the way her parents viewed their religion was just very intense. Not a good thing for someone who is trying to come out to her family and to be told that you need to change, and that was just really hard. So Amanda knows that Carter's dating Rosalie, but Rosalie doesn't know that Amanda knows because she thought she was being really secretive and really careful. And then one night during like a New Year's Eve party, Amanda sees Carter like texting Rosalie, but then Amanda gets a text message from an anonymous sender. They call this person private because it's a private number. Text basically kind of starts saying like, oh, you deserve better than Carter, and after a while the texts kind of start getting more and more aggressive. Not like too threatening, but still pretty intense for these characters. Amanda starts freaking out about it, and she doesn't really know who to trust or who to go to. Meanwhile, Rosalie is really struggling with her home life because she knows her parents are very suspicious of her and they don't really trust her either. And basically these two girls are caught up in this mess of text messages from this private number, and Rosalie's trying to figure out how to break things off with Carter, but also keeping her relationship with her girlfriend secret. Amanda wants things to work out with Carter just because she knows that it'll make her family look better. But she doesn't really have feelings for Carter like that, and she doesn't really trust him, and he's been really suspicious. So basically there's a lot of mystery and intrigue. Overall, I enjoyed this book. I think I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I was not really that impressed by it, even though it is considered sapphic just because there is a like lesbian relationship in it. I just felt like that was kind of dismissed a lot, but it also, I mean, it's really important in the story, of course, because you're following the character Rosalie and her family life and how her parents treat her. Their cult that they're in that really changes Rosalie's perspective and makes it really hard for her to be herself, and that was really hard to read. Those moments with Rosalie and her family and that cult aspect to it was like really hard to read because it was just really sad to me that she couldn't be herself and didn't have that connection with her family and wasn't able to be open about her relationship, and that they constantly didn't trust her and they didn't want her to be who she was and they were trying to change her. Like that was just really gross to me and really sad, and it's a really important subject. I haven't read a book like that where religion is so prominent in their community, and so that was very eye-opening and just really sad to me. But Amanda, like, I wasn't a big fan of her character, but she didn't really bother me. I feel like she's set up to be kind of more like the mean girl, but she seemed kind of cool. Overall, like, I did enjoy this book. I thought it got a little suspenseful, and some of what happened was just, I don't know, like, did these things really happen in high school? Because it just reminded me a lot of Pretty Little Liars, and it just seems so fake. And of course it's fiction, so it's not real. I don't know, I just kind of had a hard time with it, and I wasn't like that into it, but I didn't hate it. It just wasn't as enjoyable as I had anticipated it to be, but it does touch on some important subjects, and just if you really like Pretty Little Liars, I definitely think you'll enjoy this book. The next sapphic book that I just finished was Criers War by Nina Varela, and I actually really enjoyed this book. So this book is fantasy, but it also has like sci-fi things interwoven. I kind of thought it was very steampunk. That's kind of the theme that I like imagined it was kind of revolving around, even though it's not really like that mechanical in that way and there's not that steampunk really aspect, but just the ideas and some of the themes felt very steampunk to me, I guess. So we have the character of Crier, who is royalty, and she's considered made because she's not human. She's an Automae? Automae? Is that what? Automae, I don't know how they say it, Automae, but she's been made. So basically they take qualities of a human and the qualities of an Automae and they combine it, and then they have this not human, if that makes sense. So the Automaes basically are the rulers and the humans are their servants, and Crier kind of has different political views in that aspect. Her dad and like everyone else, the guy she's engaged to, they are all obviously anti-human. They want to use humans and just have them as their servants. The Automae have more of a say than the humans. The humans aren't really treated as equal. Okay, then the other character we have is Ayla. Ayla is a human and she pretty much hates Automae. She wants to destroy Crier and her father. So Ayla is working undercover for Crier, and one day Crier is falling off a cliff and Ayla saves her, and she kind of questions why she did it because she's like, I'm trying to kill Crier, but she thought it'd be better if she saved her and then waited. But that's the first time they really come in contact with each other. Crier hires Ayla to like work specifically for her. They start to become very close. Crier really trusts Ayla, which Ayla is surprised about, and Ayla kind of starts seeing this side of her that she never really expected. Ayla sees that Crier is a lot more human than a lot of others. Crier believes that she has been tampered with. She believes she was given passion, which she's not supposed to have because it's like another human quality that isn't supposed to be a part of her. She's convinced that she is not perfect and she thinks something's wrong with her. Her fiance knows about this and is kind of using it against her. We have another queen who comes to visit, and she actually has more open views about humans and wants to work with them, and it opens Crier's eyes to see how bad things are in her kingdom. Ayla and Crier start to develop a cute friendship that starts to blossom into a little bit more than that, and it's just really lovely. I'm not going to go into too many more details, but I really love Criers War. I wasn't like super blown away by it, but I did really enjoy the world. I love the concept of the Automae, how they're made, and I like the conflict between the Automae and the humans, and it just seemed like a really original story to me, and I love the blossoming romance between Ayla and Crier. I like the tension between them and just the really subtle moments that they had together, and I'm really excited for the next one to come out. I like the world building so far. I just kind of wish there was more world building just because I think it's such an amazing story. Some of the parts reminded me a little bit of Throne of Glass, which I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but overall I really liked the originality of the story. The writing was really well done and the characters. I thought the concept in general was really cool, and of course the cute sapphic romance, and like I love that Nina kind of holds off on it. Even YA books especially have like immediate romance like happening. I like the longing and the subtlety and just the cute small tiny moments that you get between the characters. I appreciate them so much more, and it just makes it a lot better when something actually happens between the characters, because you were waiting and waiting, and then it just makes it so much more worth it. So I really loved Criers War. I think I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and I'm so excited for the next one to come out, I think in September. So yeah, those are the most recent sapphic books that I've read, and pretty much the only books I finished so far in June. That is all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a nice little thumbs up. If you want to keep following me on this booktube journey, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ErikaAGobble. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!